Well, hello everyone and welcome. Welcome back, my friends. Yeah, today's going to be a follow-up video. The last video I did was about cleaning records, and I found out some very valuable information about the cleaning process and the obstacles and what you have to overcome to get a really clean record. So if you missed it, just go back to the previous video and watch that. And this is applicable to anybody that wants to clean their records. If you just want to get the dust off your record, or if you want to get down and really deep clean that record and actually make them sound better, whatever your goals are, this will be applicable to you. So the next thing about it is part of what I talked about in there is about record inner sleeves, right? That's really important after you clean the record, because one of the major problems with records is static electricity. When you put the record inside that paper sleeve and then you pull it out, it's like rubbing a balloon on your head. It causes a lot of static. So back in the early 70s, A&M was a company that started including these polyline sleeves in their records. And at first they were like a plastic material inside in the early 70s. And of course that wasn't good, because that plastic would actually leach and leave marks on the record surface. Then they went to this poly type inner sleeve, and these are very good inner sleeves. So what I do is, if I get a record, let's say, and it comes with an inner sleeve like this, a lot of times I'll just leave that in there, because there's nothing wrong with this. This is a really good inner sleeve, right? It's not going to cause static. It's got the paper on the outside. You make it a little bit stiffer. I like that. Again, same idea. You get some records that come with these kind of sleeves. It all depends on my mood. Sometimes I change them out, sometimes I don't. There's another type of inner sleeve that I used to get a lot more of these about 10 years ago, and then now you don't really see them as much, but these are a nice soft kind of a plastic material, and those are really good too, anti-static. But what I have been doing when I've been purchasing inner sleeves, I bought, well, let's go back to the beginning. I guess we'll go here. This is one of the best, this is like one of the best ever inner sleeves, a disc keeper. And this is by Sleeve City. And these are a nice thick 3-ply, nice inner sleeve. And I was buying these, but by the time you go over to Sleeve City and you buy their outer sleeves, they're not that cheap, and then you have to pay shipping and everything else. They get to be kind of expensive. So I noticed that here's probably 10 years ago, MoFi was making these inner sleeves, and I said, well, I'll get some of those. When I'm buying some records, I can just put it in with my package, and then I'll end up with the free shipping. But I did notice that these MoFis, it might have just been a batch or something that I got, I don't know, but they started leaving a film on my records. And I didn't like that, and because I've had problems in the past where, like from those old plastic sleeves where they put marks on the records. I'd buy some used records and they'd have that kind of plastic inner sleeve, and it'd have a film on the record, and it would actually leave some marks on it. So I no longer use these MoFis, and I got rid of them all in my whole collection. I don't use them anymore. So I started buying quite a few of these quality inner sleeves. But these are about the same thickness. They're kind of thin, right? They're about the same as these MoFis. They're not really that thick of the paper on the inside. Not like the disc keeper. I mean, these things are nice and thick. When you slide them in and out of your record, you don't end up getting the corners all twisted and bent up like you do with these other. The reason I went to the quality is because you could buy them, 300, 500 at a time. And the price was really reasonable, a lot more reasonable than other sleeves that I had purchased in the past. And then I found these Zolef inner sleeves. Well, you know what? They're about the same thickness as the disc keeper. I think they're about the same thing, actually. They're nice and thick. They're like the disc keeper. They don't bend easy on the corners. And you can get these over on Amazon. And they're cheaper than the MoFi, and they're cheaper than the quality record sleeve. And you can buy them in bigger quantities. And yeah, just right on Amazon. And these are now my go-to for the inner sleeves. And then this Sleeve City, I was buying their outer sleeves. They've got a outer sleeve called the Ultimate Outer, and they're really, really crystal clear. So I really like those, and I bought a lot of those outer sleeves. But then Zolef, they have these outer sleeves, extra thick, crystal clear, premium quality. And here's one right here. Really, really nice outer sleeve. And they're the Ultimate Outer from Sleeve City was a 2.5 mil. The Zolef outer sleeves, they're a 3 mil. They're actually a little bit thicker. So now I'm using the Zolef outers and the Zolef inner sleeves. And I think for the money, you can go right on Amazon. And of course, you know, you can get free shipping. And you can buy, the more you buy these, the cheaper they get. And they have you know, a discounts for quantity that you can buy. So I just bought 100 of these outer sleeves. And I think I got a 50 pack of the inner sleeves. And it was kind of funny. I watched Rachel's program the other day. I was watching it, and she was showing that she had just got some of the inner sleeves, I think she was showing. And or it might have been the outer sleeve. And then Mazzy was saying, too, that he's buying these outer sleeves, the Zolefs. I think he bought, I don't know, a couple, 200-300 at a time. So that's now my go-to reference. And it was kind of funny. I was watching the program early in the morning. I had just bought 100 of these, and then or it was the previous day I had bought 100, and then the next morning I went over to Rachel's, and they were all talking that they were using the same one. So probably a lot of y'all know about how good these outers and inner sleeves are, the high quality that they are, and they're not charging that premium price for them. So just want to let y'all know about that. For record care, this is really important to take care of your records. And you know, we all want to save money on this kinds of stuff, so we've got more money to buy records, of course. And thanks so much for tuning in today. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. I want to thank everybody for subscribing and liking the video, and bye for now.